Hello, everybody, and welcome to another video with me, Charlie Landon. This is Moving Home with Charlie. Actually, I need to get that up on there. Where is it? There we are. Got the logo on the screen. I'm Charlie Landon. It's Moving Home with Charlie. And on the screen, we have Daniel Hamilton-Charlton, who is from Property Searchers Direct, which is the company with whom I have teamed up to provide you with your search packs. But hang on, Charlie. What's a search pack? Why do I need one? Why do I care? That's the purpose of this video. We're going to keep it short. We're going to stick to only what you need to know about search packs. And so without further ado, Dan, welcome back. Nice to see you again.
Thanks, Charlie. Likewise.
What is a search pack?
A search pack is a bundle of products that is required by the conveyancer and the lender and you really enable the conveyance to go ahead and for you to actually commit to buying a property. It's a set of products that answer a whole load of questions that is required. That's kind of it.
Okay. So documents, basically.
Yep,
documents about the property you want to buy. Okay, and you have to have it. You can't buy a property if you're using a mortgage without one.
That's right.
So you got no option, right? So you're gonna be buying a search pack whether you like it or not. Okay. Now, assuming that you and I didn't exist, how do people normally go about getting a search pack?
Traditionally, you instruct a conveyancer, you sit and wait, you put them in funds, and eventually they decide to spend your money and order them. On average, 6.5 weeks into the transaction.
And that can create a 6.5 week delay, which, okay, we'll come on to that point because that's very important. So normally you leave it to your conveyancer, but typically conveyancers will take too long to order one, which then increases the risk of a transaction falling through, right? So if you want to improve your chances of a transaction succeeding, getting search packs ordered as fast as possible after your offer's accepted is advisable. Cool. So my last question is, what can go wrong with search packs? As in, not with the search pack itself, but what are the problems associated with search packs that lead to transactions failing?
Taking too long. So let's say searches take too long. Everyone's got expectations and timescales they want to hit. Searches aren't coming back. The seller thinks the buyer's not serious. They're taking too long and they pull out. There's one problem. That's not your fault, right, but the search took too long. So delay.
And maybe your mortgage offer will expire.
Maybe your mortgage offer expires. Searches still aren't back. You know, all these sorts of things. There could be things in the environmental report that show up that could make you change your mind for whatever reason that may be. Now, again, traditionally, it's usually down to the conveyancer for them to flag that up to you, but they may flag that up to you in 6-8 weeks. They may flag it up to you just as you're ready to sign your contracts. So there's things in there that could cause problems really long way down the transaction after you spent a load of money. Could be other things with regard to maybe not getting the right sort of survey if you're going to get a survey. That, again, evidence within the search pack could suggest to you what you need to do. If you're looking to extend your property, there's information in there that, again, would help you to make some of those decisions as to whether that extension is feasible or not. So there's all sorts of things that can come out of this little set of products that can derail a transaction depending on what your requirements are.
Brilliant. Well, so am I right in saying that basically a really good conveyancer will get search packs ordered very quickly so that there is no unnecessary delay, and a really poor conveyancer will lead to a risk of your transaction failing because they delay in ordering the search pack, which, by the way, doesn't affect them getting paid, does it? So the conveyancer gets paid whether your transaction succeeds or not, mostly.
If they spend your money on disbursements, that money is spent. Now, I don't want to upset anybody because there are a lot of very good conveyancers out there that go about doing things a very different way. Some, if you tell them you are absolutely committed to this transaction and you financially qualified and it's the property of your dreams and whatever happens, you're buying this property, then a lot of conveyancers will say, we're going to get your searches ordered because they could take a while. Others will want to wait for certain things to happen. They may want to wait for you to have your mortgage offer, for your survey and other things, which can then cause problems. So there are different ways of going things. Some very great progressive conveyancers like Thomas Legal will just say, let's crack on and do it because we want to cook the spuds at the same time as we're cooking the roast.
And so I want to wrap this video up in the next 20 seconds, but there's an awful lot more to search packs. So never mind why they're required. Can you give me 20 seconds on why a buyer should want one anyway? And we'll let everyone know that we're about to do another video where we're going to talk at length about search packs for people who are interested in the details of it. But why else should a buyer be concerned about a search pack other than what the lender wants?
Well, because there's a lot of information in there, it could affect your opinion of a property.
Right.
And we'll delve into that detail. But I think importantly, we've had some successes recently where buyers have said, I want to commit to a property, and they haven't been able to use searches in their arsenal as a reason why they should be chosen as a buyer. And recently, Moving Home with Charlie buyers or people that are buying property have come in and made an offer that's been around about what everyone else is offering. They've qualified their finances, they've made the right offer, they've proven their deposit, and they've said, and if you sell this property to me, I'll buy my searches and get skin in the game today. And that has secured the property for them. So up until now, this hasn't been in your control. So why would buyers want to engage with searches? One, they need them. Two, they can give you a step ahead of any other buyer that's out there if you're in a competitive market.
Fantastic. Dan, thanks very much. We're going to wrap it up now. So guys, if you have already got a conveyancer lined up, they've probably got search packs ready for you. But if you want to follow Dan's advice and have a search pack ready to buy if your offer's accepted, you can get our search packs, mine and Dan's search pack, together at the URL at the bottom of the screen down there. mhwc.co.uk/property pack. And at the end of this video, I'll put a link on the screen somewhere. I never know where they're going to be, where you can see a longer video where Dan and I are going to talk at length about search packs, why they're important. And if you think that one of the biggest purchases of your life is important and worth spending half an hour understanding that the relevance of search packs and subsidence and not wanting your house to disappear into a hole in the ground, then come along and watch that video. But in the meantime, I hope that was useful. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. See you soon.